Direct brain entertainment feeds represent one of the most radical technological shifts imaginable. For decades, humanity has consumed entertainment through layers of mediation, radio waves reaching ears, television screens projecting light into eyes, and digital devices streaming pixels and sounds. But what happens when we bypass screens and speakers altogether? Imagine plugging directly into the brain's sensory and emotional centers, where stories, music, and experiences don't just play in front of you, they happen to you. To understand this future, we first need to explore the science of how the brain interprets entertainment. Every movie you've ever watched, every game you've ever played, every song you've ever heard is essentially a stream of electrical signals processed by your neurons. Your eyes don't see movies, they capture photons, which the brain decodes. Your ears don't hear music, they pick up vibrations, which the brain translates into perception. Direct brain entertainment feeds aim to short-circuit that entire process, eliminating the need for external devices by sending carefully engineered signals directly into the neural circuits of perception, imagination, and emotion. The foundation of this vision lies in brain-computer interfaces. Neuralink, Synchron, and other companies have already demonstrated the ability to record and stimulate neural activity with implantable electrodes. Researchers can make a paralyzed person move a robotic arm, let a blind person perceive rudimentary flashes of light, and even decode basic thoughts into words on a screen. These are the first baby steps toward the idea of bypassing traditional sensory channels. If we can restore sight, hearing, and motor control, we can also create experiences where none existed before. Picture yourself relaxing on a couch. You slip on a sleek headset or, in the future, activate an invisible neural implant. Instantly, you're transported into a concert where the music isn't just heard but floods your brain with synchronized waves of pleasure. You don't simply watch a sci-fi movie, you live it, running across Martian landscapes, feeling the grit of red sand under your feet, hearing the howls of alien winds, tasting the metallic air of a terraformed colony. The entertainment is no longer on a screen, it unfolds directly in the theater of your mind. Now consider how this would change the gaming industry. Today, virtual reality attempts immersion by strapping screens to our faces and tracking our movements. But VR still relies on tricking the senses indirectly. With direct brain entertainment feeds, the simulation would occur inside the brain itself. You wouldn't need expensive hardware, haptic gloves, or bulky suits. The brain would simply be told, "You're holding a sword, you're sprinting across a battlefield." And your neurons would fire as though it were happening. In a sense, you'd become the ultimate gamer, living the adventure without leaving your chair. But entertainment is only part of the story. Imagine direct feeds tailored to education. Instead of reading about the French Revolution, a student could relive it from multiple perspectives, as a peasant storming the Bastille, as a noble watching society collapse, as a historian analyzing the consequences. Knowledge wouldn't just be learned, it would be experienced. Complex concepts like quantum mechanics could be felt through immersive neural visualizations. Math wouldn't be abstract symbols but living geometries unfolding within the mind. This could compress years of learning into days, with comprehension levels far beyond what books and videos can achieve. Of course, with such profound potential comes equally profound risks. If we can directly stimulate pleasure centers, what prevents companies from creating entertainment that's so addictive people never want to disconnect? Already, social media platforms exploit dopamine loops to keep users scrolling endlessly. Direct brain entertainment could take this to terrifying extremes. Endless cycles of manufactured joy, love, or excitement delivered directly to the brain, bypassing natural reward systems. A dystopian future of digital narcotics could emerge, where individuals lose themselves in infinite loops of artificial happiness. Another danger lies in manipulation. If corporations or governments control the pipelines of direct neural feeds, they could subtly inject propaganda, shape emotions, or alter memories. Entertainment could blur with indoctrination. One moment you're enjoying a romantic comedy, the next, your neural patterns are being nudged to align with certain ideologies. Unlike television commercials, you wouldn't be aware of the influence because it would occur below the level of conscious perception. Ethical safeguards would be crucial, but history shows us that powerful technologies are rarely restrained by ethics alone. Yet the potential upsides are equally staggering. Think of the creative possibilities for artists, musicians, and storytellers. Instead of producing films for screens, creators would craft experiences for the mind. A director might design not just visuals and sounds but emotions, memories, and even dreams. A musician could sculpt synesthetic experiences where colors, tastes, and feelings intertwine with melodies. Writers could author entire alternate lives for you to live out across hours, days, or even years of simulated experience, all condensed into neural feeds lasting mere minutes in real time. Entertainment could evolve into an art form that blends cinema, literature, and gaming into something entirely new. The economics of such a future are equally fascinating. Today, streaming platforms battle for subscribers by offering vast libraries of movies and shows. But in a world of direct brain entertainment, what would you subscribe to? Would companies offer emotional packages, where you can download a week of joy, a month of adventure, or a weekend romance? Would experiences be sold as personalized neural feeds crafted by AI, unique to each individual? Imagine paying for an AI-crafted vacation, where your brain experiences 2 weeks on a simulated island, complete with ocean breezes, exotic foods, and unforgettable relationships, all in a single afternoon. This raises questions about identity itself. If you can live entire alternate lives through direct feeds, what does that mean for your sense of self? Would people return from simulated adventures feeling enriched, or would they feel alienated from reality? Could someone become addicted to alternate lives where they are a hero, celebrity, or genius, rejecting the mundane nature of their actual existence? The line between reality and simulation might blur beyond recognition, creating philosophical dilemmas similar to those explored in The Matrix, but on a personal scale. The development path to such technology will likely proceed in stages. First, we'll see advanced non-invasive brain stimulation through wearable headbands or helmets that enhance VR immersion by lightly influencing neural activity. Next, minimally invasive implants could create richer sensory overlays, letting you smell and taste digital content. Eventually, fully integrated neural interfaces might provide full-scale experiences indistinguishable from reality. Each step will bring greater immersion, but also greater risk, demanding careful regulation, ethical debates, and robust security to prevent hacking of the most intimate system we have, our brains. Security will be one of the most critical issues. If your Netflix account gets hacked today, someone watches shows on your subscription. But if your direct brain feed is hacked, someone could literally alter your perceptions, memories, or emotions. Malicious actors might implant traumatic simulations, steal private thoughts, or hold minds hostage in artificial nightmares. This makes cybersecurity not just a technical issue but a matter of psychological survival. Future brain entertainment platforms would need unprecedented levels of encryption, oversight, and trust to be viable. Still, the allure will be irresistible. Humanity has always sought to tell stories, to escape reality, to dream beyond the possible. Cave paintings became plays, plays became movies, movies became immersive games, and the next step is to dissolve the barrier between audience and story. Direct brain entertainment feeds are the culmination of that journey, allowing us not only to watch stories but to live them as if they were our own. We stand on the brink of an age where entertainment may no longer be something we consume but something we become. Whether this future leads to enlightenment, addiction, or something stranger still will depend on how wisely we guide the technology. Will we create new worlds of art and imagination, or will we trap ourselves in endless cycles of artificial bliss? The answer lies not only in science and engineering but in the choices we make as a society about how much control we're willing to hand over to machines, and how much trust we can place in the guardians of our most precious organ, the human brain. And so, as screens fade into obsolescence, and pixels give way to neurons, a new era of storytelling begins. It is an era where entertainment doesn't just play before your eyes but unfolds within your soul. Direct brain entertainment feeds promise to make us explorers of inner universes, voyagers in a frontier where reality itself is the canvas. The question isn't whether this future is possible, it's whether we're ready for what it will do to us when it arrives. As we navigate these profound possibilities, it's essential to recognize the dual nature of this technological leap. The potential for entertainment to intertwine with education and personal growth is staggering, but so too are the ethical dilemmas that accompany such powers. The conversation must extend beyond mere excitement. We need to prioritize the responsibilities tied to this new freedom. How do we cultivate a society that embraces creativity and exploration while safeguarding against exploitation and manipulation? These questions will shape our journey forward into a potent reality, fashioning not just consumers of experiences but conscious participants in our shared destiny. The landscape of entertainment is evolving rapidly, and at the crux of this revolution lies our perception of reality itself. Imagine a world where you can live out alternate identities, each crafted to provide unique perspectives on life, love, and adventure. The potential for empathy could soar, as experiences allow one to step into the shoes of others, understanding their struggles and dreams. However, this newfound power demands that we tread carefully. Who will determine which experiences are valid, meaningful, or even ethical? As we delve deeper into the realm of direct brain entertainment, we must establish frameworks to preserve authentic engagement and protect our collective humanity. How we navigate these uncharted waters will hold great significance in shaping a future that harmonizes innovation and morality. With this exciting frontier in mind, we must also contemplate the implications for mental health. Direct brain entertainment could offer therapeutic possibilities, allowing individuals to confront traumas in safe, controlled environments or experience healing narratives that foster resilience. Imagine a person reliving joyful moments or reconnecting with lost loved ones through vivid neural memories, all designed to promote well-being. Yet, the potential for misuse remains. Such power could lead to escapism, where individuals opt for synthetic happiness over addressing their actual problems. Balancing enhancement of well-being and the risk of avoidance will be essential. As we venture into this uncharted territory, we must prioritize mental health alongside creativity, ensuring that our minds remain healthy as we redefine the boundaries of entertainment and reality. Envision a future where these neural feeds not only entertain but also serve as catalysts for personal transformation. Picture therapy sessions where memories are not just recounted but relived, allowing individuals to heal from past traumas through guided experiences crafted by skilled neural therapists. This could revolutionize the field of mental health, offering avenues for healing that are immersive and deeply impactful. The very fabric of therapy could change, making it possible to understand one's fears, joys, and aspirations on a profoundly intimate level. As we consider the profound implications of direct brain entertainment feeds, we must also confront the economic realities they present. The democratization of experiences could mean that storytellers, artists, and educators leverage this technology to create something entirely unprecedented, where the value of art transcends monetary gain. resonating deeply with personal and societal needs. The landscape of labor may shift dramatically, necessitating new business models that account for both creative integrity and equitable access. What if access to transformative experiences became a fundamental right, shared across the spectrum of society rather than a privilege for the few? This potential could redefine wealth and prosperity, leading to communities enriched in knowledge and understanding, where stories foster connection instead of division. Each encounter, be it educational, artistic, or therapeutic, could contribute to the nurturing of not just individual growth, but collective evolution. Imagine a future where we can cultivate empathy not only through shared narratives but via personalized experiences that mirror our desires and fears. As individuals engage deeply with their chosen stories, the potential for understanding and connection grows exponentially. Moreover, this innovative medium might facilitate rich discussions around cultural differences, promoting dialogue among diverse groups. Yet, the challenge remains. How do we ensure that these shared experiences inspire genuine understanding rather than reinforcing stereotypes? Developers must remain conscious of the narratives they curate, embedding authenticity and depth into the fabric of these neural adventures. By crafting stories that highlight the complexities of the human condition, we can use technology to bridge divides rather than deepen them. The ethical implications of controlling our shared experiences through direct brain entertainment feeds are vast and complex. As we attempt to shape a future where storytelling transcends traditional mediums, we must also grapple with questions of access, ownership, and ideological bias in this immersive landscape. How do we establish trust in these neural interfaces, and who safeguards against the potential for abuse? Ensuring equitable access to these transformative tools will be paramount, fostering an environment where everyone has the opportunity to engage, learn, and heal through narrative experiences. By prioritizing inclusivity, we might create a society rich in understanding, empathy, and shared humanity. It is our responsibility to navigate this evolution thoughtfully, crafting a landscape of possibility that cherishes both individual agency and communal well-being. Imagine an innovative world where educational institutions integrate direct brain entertainment feeds into their curricula, allowing students to experience historical events and scientific concepts firsthand. This immersive method could reshape learning, making complex ideas tangible and accessible. Picture a student traveling through time to witness pivotal moments in history or diving into a molecular structure and exploring every atom at play. Such experiences would transform passive learning into active engagement, enhancing comprehension and retention. Educators will become facilitators of these powerful experiences, guiding exploration while ensuring that ethical considerations remain at the forefront. As these potentials unfold, we must ask ourselves not just what knowledge can be gained, but how to foster wisdom alongside understanding in this brave new world. Imagine a society where the lines between work and play blur, as direct brain entertainment feeds revolutionize professional training. Picture a medical student not just studying anatomy from textbooks but experiencing surgical simulations that feel authentic. They could perform procedures in real time, gaining hands-on experience without the fear of real consequences. This radical shift could help cultivate expertise far beyond what traditional education chains can provide, bridging the gap between theory and practical application. Every profession could benefit, from firefighting to engineering, fostering skills in immersive environments that instill confidence and proficiency. Yet, as we embrace these innovations, we must ask ourselves how to maintain the value of human connection and mentorship amidst such profound technological integration. The potential of direct brain entertainment feeds extends into the realms of social interaction and community building as well. Imagine gatherings where participants share collective experiences that transcend their individual realities, enabling deeper connections among friends and family. Group narratives could foster unity, prompting discussions that strengthen interpersonal bonds. However, we must remain vigilant about the risks of creating echo chambers, where these shared experiences might reinforce existing beliefs rather than challenge them. Striking a balance between shared exploration and promoting healthy discourse will be essential to ensure that unity enhances diversity rather than dilutes it. Imagine a world where mental health professionals harness direct brain entertainment feeds to guide patients through immersive therapeutic experiences tailored to their unique challenges. Picture a setting where an individual grapples with anxiety. Instead of traditional talk therapy, they embark on a guided neural journey that gently introduces them to situations they fear, allowing them to build resilience in real time. This innovative approach could redefine therapy, enabling profound breakthroughs without the limitations of language or memory. By creating safe, controlled narratives, mental health practitioners might cultivate healing spaces where fear transforms into strength, paving the way for a future where therapy is as multifaceted as the human experience itself. Direct brain entertainment feeds present an exhilarating avenue not just for entertainment but also for deeper self-exploration and connection. As individuals engage with personalized narratives, they might find not only an escape but also profound insights into their own lives, relationships, and beliefs. This duality invites us to ponder the synergy between art and therapy, between narrative and healing. The journey ahead must prioritize this balance, ensuring that as we revel in our innovations, we do not lose sight of the threads that bind us to our reality. The future of entertainment holds the promise of transformation, provided we remain reflective and intentional in our designs. As we continue to explore the potential of direct brain entertainment feeds, it's crucial to address the risk of dependency that could arise from such immersive experiences. The allure of living alternate lives may lead individuals to neglect their responsibilities and relationships in pursuit of synthetic joy. How can we create a culture that celebrates meaningful real-life interactions while embracing this revolutionary technology? Developing healthy boundaries around usage will be essential, alongside encouraging users to maintain a balance between their digital adventures and tangible realities. By fostering a community of awareness, we can pave the way toward a bright future where innovation enhances our lives rather than detracts from them. Imagine a world where you can dive into a compelling narrative with just a thought, letting emotions and insights wash over you like a wave. Your senses are not merely engaged, they are amplified, creating a tapestry of experience that blurs the lines between joy and sorrow, learning and entertainment. The art of storytelling transforms into a visceral, collective experience. Audiences become active participants, forging personal connections with characters and events as though they were real. This immersive symbiosis can foster profound empathy, allowing individuals to transcend their own lives and step into the shoes of others. As we embrace this paradigm shift, we must remain vigilant about its implications. How do we ensure that such powerful experiences uplift humanity rather than fragment it? By nurturing ethical standards and fostering inclusive dialogue, we can cultivate a narrative landscape rich in diversity, perspective, and shared understanding, enriching the fabric of our interconnected lives. The integration of direct brain entertainment feeds into our everyday lives opens a vast array of possibilities, both inspiring and daunting. As we transition into this new reality, it becomes increasingly vital to foster a culture that champions ethical practices and inclusive values in this transformative medium. We must encourage thoughtful discourse surrounding the narratives crafted within neural feeds, striving for authenticity in storytelling that reflects the intricate nuances of our human experience. Balancing innovation with conscience will help us navigate the complexities ahead, ensuring that each experience enriches individual lives while contributing positively to the collective consciousness. As we prepare for this brave new world, it is crucial to maintain our commitment to preserving the core of what makes us truly human amidst the growing allure of synthetic creations. In this evolving landscape, the role of policymakers and developers becomes paramount. They will face the daunting task of crafting regulations that protect users from exploitation while promoting innovation. These guidelines should emphasize transparency in how neural feeds are designed, ensuring users are fully aware of the experiences they're engaging with. Additionally, creating a diverse array of narratives will be crucial for preventing monopolization of storytelling, empowering various voices and perspectives to flourish. Ultimately, as we stand on the threshold of this extraordinary transformation, our approach to governance and ethical considerations will shape the destiny of direct brain entertainment feeds, steering our society toward an inclusive and enriched future where technology elevates rather than diminishes the human experience. We must also embrace the responsibility that comes with this extraordinary power. As we engineer experiences within the neural landscape, the importance of ethical storytelling becomes paramount. How do we ensure creators respect the emotional journeys they guide us through, fostering genuine connections that celebrate the complexity of the human condition? Ensuring that our narratives remain empathetic and rich in authenticity will be crucial for nurturing a society that values personal growth and shared humanity. As we approach this new paradigm, the choices we make today will resonate through generations. The evolution of storytelling into immersive experiences is not merely a technological shift. It is a call to embrace our greater potential as creators and caretakers of our shared humanity. The journey onward is fraught with challenges, yet it also offers opportunities to redefine our connection to one another and to the stories that shape our lives. Hey, if you're enjoying this video and want to see more like it, don't forget to hit subscribe and turn on the notification bell so you never miss an update.